You really think it's all of them?
It is.
Vivek Ramaswamy, the Indian dude. Nazi. Ben Carson, the black dude. Nazi. Tim Scott, the black dude.
Yep.
Tulsi Gabbard, the Hawaiian who's a Democrat.
Yep.
Wesley Hunt, the black dude.
Yes.
Elon Musk, the green conscious guy who was the Democrats' favorite person 3 years ago from South Africa.
Yes.
RFK Jr., the Democrat, who's been wanting to make our food and our medicine actually safe.
Yes. How can you not see it?
Come on, man.
You're just brainwashed.
Somebody is lying to you.
Whew. Look, I was raised by liberals, but I'm glad I wasn't raised by this liberal, okay? And I'm also thankful that my liberal parents actually allowed me the freedom to think for myself. I tell you what, this dad right here is going to be real lonely in the nursing home by himself. He decided to cut off his kids financially because they didn't support Kamala Harris. No, I'm not exaggerating. I'm dead serious.
You f***ed around with your vote. Now it's time you found out. Am I the asshole for cutting off my sons financially after they voted for Trump? I, 52 male, have two sons, Isaac, 22 male, and John, 20 male. My wife and I have always leaned left politically, and we've raised our kids to value equality, compassion, and critical thinking. We've had
Translation, you've raised your kids to vote Democrat. That's pretty much what he's saying. Because if that was really the case, you wouldn't find the issue that you're going to find at the end of this.
Compassion and critical thinking. We've had countless family discussions about politics and the impact of policies on people's lives. So you can imagine my shock when I found out after this last election that both of my sons voted for Trump. It came out during a casual family dinner when I asked, "So, who'd you guys vote for?" expecting them to either dodge the question or name one of the candidates aligned with our values. Isaac shrugged and said, "Trump. His policies just make the most sense right now." John chimed in, "Yeah, I mean, he's about protecting the economy. People like us need someone who gets that." I stared at them, stunned. "People like us?" I asked. "Boy, you've never paid for a single tank of gas, let alone rent or tuition. What exactly do you mean by that?" Isaac rolled his eyes. "Dad, I'm studying business. Trump's pro-business. It's not that deep." "It's plenty deep," I snapped. "You're backing someone who's gutted protections for the environment, undermined healthcare, and actively targeted marginalized communities."
Undermine healthcare. Y'all do realize the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, actually helped raise people premiums, right? Like, paying more for your health insurance is actually a good thing for y'all. All Trump wants to do is revise it, come up with something better, and he's the enemy for that? You people.
Deep. "It's plenty deep," I snapped. "You're backing someone who's gutted protections for the environment, undermined healthcare, and actively targeted marginalized communities."
How did he actively target marginalized communities when he created opportunity zones for people that, I'm just talking about black people right now. Yes, because the media likes to make us the marginalized community. So yeah, just speaking to us, I'm like, come on, man, we had more jobs than ever. We had home ownership that was skyrocketed, like businesses that was started. Like, come on, bro, I was eating good.
John shook his head. "You're just looking at the negatives. He's strong on immigration and keeping jobs here." The conversation spiraled into a heated debate. I couldn't understand how they, having grown up with every advantage I could provide, could support someone who champions policies that harm so many people. That night, I thought about how much my wife and I had sacrificed to give them opportunities.
Make sure y'all remember this. He thought about how much him and his wife sacrificed to give them opportunities. And watch how he tries to make it seem like that isn't the case as to why he does what he does.
I worked extra hours to cover their tuition so they wouldn't have student loans. I paid for their gas, car insurance, and even groceries. And this is what they choose to do with that privilege? A few days later, I told them my decision. "If you want to support Trump's policies, you should also live by them," I said. "From now on, you'll need to cover your own tuition, rent, and living expenses. Maybe then you'll understand the real-world impact of the policies you are endorsing. Isaac was furious. Are you serious, Dad? You're just cutting us off because we disagree with you politically. It's not about disagreement, I said.
Oh, it's definitely about that. You quite literally just said, I thought about all the, struggles and opportunities I tried to get them. Yeah, now you're trying to say, oh, it ain't about that. Like, bro, what? You salty because, anyhow, I'll wait till
We disagree with you politically. It's not about disagreement, I said firmly. It's about accountability. You voted for someone who's against student loan forgiveness, so take out loans. You support someone who doesn't believe in raising the minimum wage. So get a job that pays what it pays and figure it out. John looked hurt. You're being petty. This isn't how you change someone's mind. This isn't about changing your mind, I replied. It's about giving you a dose of reality. FAFO ain't just some cool hashtag you and your little friends use. It means there are consequences to your actions. Political choices have consequences. You're adults now. It's time to act like it. You f***ed around with your vote. Now it's time you found out. My wife thinks I'm being too harsh. She worries this will damage our relationship with them long term. She said, they're young. They're still figuring out their beliefs. Beliefs have consequences, I told her. They made a choice. Now they'll learn what that choice means. Some of my friends agree with me, saying it's a fair wake-up call. Others think I'm letting politics come between family and being unnecessarily cruel. So, am I the asshole for cutting off my sons financially because of their political choices? You know, you got a good point. I don't think you're the asshole. I think you're going to let them find out what they fucked around with, their vote. And voting has consequences.
And I do want to say that this video was tweeted with the caption, Dad of the Year. Bro, these liberal dads, these Democrat dads are soft. Y'all soft, okay? Soft. Like, dog, you in your feels and you willing to cut off the agreement that you made, not a political agreement, had nothing to do with policy, but the agreement that you made with your kids just because they voted for Trump. And now you think that to teach them a lesson, you have to now dishonor your agreement and your commitment that you led them with. This is teaching them what? What is this teaching them? Dog, I feel so, like I said, when you go in that nursing home, dog, enjoy no visits, bro. Oh my God, somebody said they got hit with the dad tariff. Damn. Oh man. Somebody said his wife is gonna find a new man very quickly. Oh man, like what happened to the freedom of choice? Huh? You're teaching your children that they have to fall in line with you, otherwise they have consequences from you. You're gonna F around and make them find out that if they don't align with you or in agreement with you, that they have to now, suffer. Come on, man. Voting is a fundamental right in a democratic society, and it represents one person's personal choice and freedom of expression. Conditioning financial support on political choices undermines this freedom by creating a coercive? Oh no, you said it's a word right here. A coercive. I don't know how you say this word, but it's like they're trying to coerce you to do something. Environment where financial security is tied to political conformity. This goes against the principles of individual autonomy. Yeah, I had to ask AI to help put this in a more legitimate way than I could. Cause honestly, bro, this had me a little discombobulated. I was like, dog, like, bro, what the hell is wrong with these people? Yes, he's the asshole, okay? It's not even debatable, period. He's definitely the a-hole. Somebody said, I wonder what his boyfriend thinks. Y'all going in on this, man. I take that never happened for $200. Somebody said this never happened. I mean, we know that wasn't the father. Dad of the Year, really? His kids are 22 and 20. He pays for everything for them and takes it away to prove a point. I'm 56. My daughters are 30 and 29. One is a registered nurse and the other was a dental hygienist. They both got jobs from 15 to 16, their choice. We helped them buy their first cars used, of course, and also helped them with half the cost of their insurance. They worked and paid their own tuition for college. We bought their books. The point is, they knew responsibility from an early age. They are now successful, smart, caring women, and they voted for Trump. Yes, I'm glad he brought this whole point up because, yes, it seems like you still got your kids on the titty, man. You know, obviously, as a father or a parent, you definitely want to be able to aid your children through school. I'm not condemning him for wanting to pay for his children through school, nor am I condemning the other father for his children willingly working hard to be able to take care of it himself. All I'm saying is the fact that you set them up like this and then think it's okay to just take them or take it away, and they're not even prepared for society, that says a lot about you. That says some idiot. That says idiot. That says beta male. That says soft. And for sure, the sons are gonna be long life Republicans. That's what's gonna happen. That's the result of that for sure. Let's read some more comments. Asking for a friend. Should you have had that conversation before the election? Yes. My opinion, heck yeah, you should have had that conversation before the election. He raised them to be decent people with values and morals. I guess they don't need no conversation after that, though. I'm telling you, if they voted for Trump, hey, you did a great job, beta male dad. Somebody said, as a Trump voting dad, I gave both my adult daughters, both Dems, large stock portfolios and reminded them that Kamala wanted 40% cut instead of 15%. Whatever. Somebody said scripted, all BS. Sounds like you raised smart children who thought for themselves and made an excellent choice while voting. Yes, man. Amen to that. Now let's bring up some more issues. Parental responsibility. Parents typically have an obligation to support their children's education, regardless of political disagreements. Withdrawing financial support because of a political difference can be seen as neglecting parental responsibility, especially if the children are still dependent or if the agreement was to fund their education. Then you got political polarization. Such actions contribute to political polarization where political differences lead to personal or familial estrangement. This can mess up societal divisions rather than fostering understanding or understanding dialogue. Families should strive to be in spaces where diverse opinions can coexist, promoting critical thinking and mutual respect rather than enforcing uniformity. Now, I had to add some words into that one. Literally, they had stuff taken out of that one. Then they got the, impact of personal relationships, obviously, moral and ethical considerations, teaching the critical thinking, and obviously public sentiment. I'll just say this. The father who made this decision while rooted in his political convictions, conflicts with personal freedoms and principles. You're teaching your kids to fall in line. And if they don't fall in line with what you believe in, then they somehow need to suffer. This is the exact thing that us, non-Democrats have been saying. And y'all say we're in a cult.